Hello and welcome. Paste it in .env file. Now put your Tavily API key here. To get the Tavily API key, open your browser and type Tavily. Click on the first link. Now click on Get Started. Next, click on Sign in and Log in. Here you will find your Tavily API key. This API key is only valid for 1,000 requests. Copy the API key and paste it into .env file. Create a new file to write the code. First, we will import the necessary libraries. From LangChain import hub. From LangChain agents import create_OpenAI_functions_agent. From LangChain community tools. Tavily_search import Tavily search results. From LangChain_OpenAI chat_models import chat OpenAI. Import OS dotenv. Load_dotenv. LangChain provides the framework, while dotenv helps manage environment variables securely. The hub, create_OpenAI_functions_agent, and specific tools like Tavily search results and chat OpenAI are essential for building our agent. Next, we will set the API keys for OpenAI and Tavily. These keys are fetched from the environment variables loaded earlier, ensuring that sensitive information is managed securely. OS environ OpenAI_API_key equals OS getenv OpenAI_API_key OS environ Tavily_API_key equals OS getenv Tavily_API_key. We will configure the Tavily search tool to return a maximum of one result. Then, we will pull a predefined prompt from the LangChain hub. This prompt will guide the agent's responses. Tools equals Tavily search results, max_results equals 1. Prompt equals hub.pull, watches 17/OpenAI functions agent. Now, we will choose the GPT 3.5 Turbo 1106 model from OpenAI, enabling streaming for real-time responses. This makes interactions more dynamic and responsive. LLM equals chat OpenAI, model equals GPT 3.5, Turbo 1106, streaming equals true. Next, we will create the agent using the specified language model. LLM, tools, and prompt. This agent will handle the interactions and provide intelligent responses based on the prompt and tools configured. Agent underscore runnable equals create underscore OpenAI underscore functions underscore agent. LLM, tools, prompt. Next, we will define the agent state class to manage the state of our agent. It includes the input, chat history, agent outcome, and intermediate steps. This structure helps maintain the flow and state of the conversation. To define agent state, we have to import operator, annotated, typedict, union and agent action, agent finish, and base message from LangChain underscore core. Import operator. From typing import annotated, typedict, union. From LangChain underscore core, agents import agent action, agent finish. From LangChain underscore core, messages import base message. Class agent state, typedict. Input, str. Chat underscore history, list, base message. Agent underscore outcome, union, agent action, agent finish, none. Intermediate underscore steps, annotated, list, tuple, agent action, str, operator.add. Now, we will create a tool executor to handle the execution of tools based on agent actions. This executor will take the list of tools and manage their invocation. To create a tool executor, we have to import tool executor from LangGraph. From LangGraph, pre-built, tool underscore executor, import tool executor. Tool underscore executor equals tool executor, tools. We now need to define a few different nodes in our graph. In LangGraph, a node can be either a function or a runnable. There are two main nodes we need for this. The agent node will be responsible for deciding what actions to take. A function to invoke tools. If the agent decides to take an action, this node will then execute that action. Def run underscore agent, data. Agent underscore outcome equals agent underscore runnable. Invoke, data. Return, agent underscore outcome, agent underscore outcome. Def execute underscore tools, data. Agent underscore action equals data, agent underscore outcome. Output equals tool underscore executor. Invoke, agent underscore action. Return, intermediate underscore steps, agent underscore action, str, output. Run underscore agent invokes the agent with the provided data and returns the outcome. Execute underscore tools takes the agent's action, invokes the corresponding tool, and returns the results. Now, we will implement conditional logic with the should underscore continue function. This function will check if the agent's outcome is an agent finish. If it is, it returns, and otherwise, it returns continue. Def should underscore continue, data. If ice instance, data, agent underscore outcome, agent finish. Return end. Else, return continue. Next, we will define a new state graph with the agent state. Two nodes, agent and action, are added, corresponding to running the agent and executing tools. The entry point is set to the agent. We will add conditional edges to control the flow based on the agent's outcome and compile the workflow into a runnable application. First, we have to import state graph. From LangGraph, graph import end, state graph. Workflow equals state graph, agent state. Workflow.add underscore node, agent, run underscore agent. Workflow.add underscore node, action, execute underscore tools. Workflow set underscore entry underscore point, agent. Workflow.add underscore conditional underscore edges, agent. Should underscore continue, action, end end. Workflow.add underscore edge, action, agent. App equals workflow.compile. Finally, we will run the application with initial inputs. The query and chat history will be provided as inputs. The results will stream and print in real time, showcasing the dynamic response capabilities of our agent. Inputs equals input. What is the weather in Noida, India? Chat underscore history. For S and AppStream, inputs. Print. List. est of values 0. Print. Now run the file. Here you can see the results. It is working perfectly. In today's video, we learned about LangGraph and created Agent Executor in LangGraph. I hope you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching, and let's meet again in the next video.